Sagittarius, welcome to the Winds of Jupiter, February 2018 Tarot reading. Now you received the Berkano rune, which is really equal to the Empress card, for fertility, birth, new beginnings. And with this series of eclipses here, with the lunar eclipse January 31st, which was targeting home, family, friends, and relationships, kind of seems like in February you're going to have a little hangover from the January 31st eclipse, which did target home. Because the overall energy card that you received was the Queen of Pentacles. She's about knowledge and understanding, and is the major mentor for practical matters, practical affairs. She is about planning and organization, bringing things into security for the future. But she is one that makes you pause and think that money doesn't bring happiness. It brings luxuries that you can enjoy, but it doesn't bring happiness. It also makes you review that your wealth is your health and well-being, and that you really should focus on happiness in your life, even though this card does signify pentacles and financial matters. Now this queen wants you to be a realist, because the cards on the left for what you know, you receive the Two of Cups and the Judgment card. And so now you have the minor arcana version of the Lover's card. And she wants you to be a realist about where you extend your affections, what type of partnerships you'll accept, type of decisions that you make, because there is going to be some type of judgment. There's going to be a renewal coming in here. You have to make the right choices at this time. The Two of Cups is also about bringing in balance, making sure that you balance things, and here it is between emotions and material things. This Judgment card here with the Two of Cups is saying something about burying the hatchet and moving on, bringing in some forgiveness, being the phoenix rising from the ashes. A lot of times the Two of Cups card can bring in some emotional baggage that you just can't get rid of. You need to review that and make sure that you're not hanging on to some things that are unnecessary. Now the cards in the middle for what is or can be yours is spectacular. You receive the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. Now I want to point out that the very last card you received in the future is the Wheel of Fortune again. And the wheel is usually really chaste. It doesn't come out often. And here you have it twice. And strangely enough, Gemini received the Wheel of Fortune twice too. I find that really amazing for the odds. But here it is, it's saying that you're cycling into a time right now that's between the earthly and emotional. And you have to balance those. This is an auspicious time for opportunities. And that plays right into the hands of the Queen of Pentacles. She's there. She wants you to identify things. She has the knowledge that she's carrying on to you that you can utilize to grab the golden ring when you see these opportunities. Now the Four of Wands is about home and hearth. It's about celebrating accomplishments. It's about rites of passage. All of the earthly rituals that we do. Something is coming up that there is going to be some changes. Rites of passage is changes. Baptism, weddings, graduations, what have you, reunions. You might see somebody that you haven't seen for a very long time, and it might be very fortunate to bump into this person. Something is going to be the right time, right place with these Wheel of Fortunes showing up. And it's saying here for the cards next door for yourself and self-awareness that you have a new pentacle beginning, because you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. Now the Hermit is saying you have to shed some of these earthly desires sometimes and really dig deep within yourself to see where you want to go and what you want to do in your life. The Hermit is about a guiding light on your path and the staff that guides him as well on your new path that you're going to be taking, because you have a new one being offered with the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new pentacle beginning. You've got new ventures, new opportunities being offered to you. Now, which ones do you want to take? Back there with the Two of Cups, it's a choice card. And you have some choices now that you have to make. But the Judgment card with the Two of Cups is saying, make sure that the choices you make, you can deal with the consequences, the subsequent consequences that occur. The Hermit is saying, know thyself, understand who you are, so you make the right decisions at the right time for you. Now the future cards, you have the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune again. Now you're fire energy, but you're getting all this earthly pentacle energy going on here. Now the Eight of Cups is saying some things have been out of balance, and you have to really review what isn't working for you, because this card is really about walking away from things, finding freedom, emancipating yourself, liberating yourself from things that aren't working in your life. And if you can do that, then you're going to receive the Nine of Pentacles, which is the card of grace, satisfaction, happiness. You worked for it. It just didn't fall in your lap. Boom, there it is. No, there was trials and tribulations, a lot of experiments, sacrifices that were required to get to this point. Now it's saying, though, 9 is the number of coming to a completion. Somewhere you became a really replete person from the right decisions that you made. And some of this is right time, right place with the two Wheel of Fortunes. Now the Three of Pentacles is a building card. It's a card about a lot of people that are helping and supporting you to build some things in your life. And the Knight of Pentacles, too, another Pentacle card, is saying move slow. When you build something slowly, you build it strong, with a strong foundation. The Knight is the slowest knight in the court, and he wants you to rethink, reorganize, replan. Because if you do that, then there's going to be opportunities that are going to be very fortunate for you. Because he's right next, and he is moving right towards the Wheel of Fortune card. And now I would like to point out that the Wheel of Fortune personifies Sagittarius. This is your card. And you receive this fortunate card twice. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.